put the uniform on, and they just continued.
I can't say that. I'm fucked up. I don't know how to explain it. I'm all fucked up inside. Out! Out now! God damn it. Fucked up. You don't know. I mean, God. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm burning up inside. Don't you know?
One prisoner had a nervous breakdown. Other inmates collapsed in tears. On day 6, the experiment, originally planned for 2 weeks, was cancelled.
I remember being disappointed when I heard that they had called it off. Because I thought, well, gee, there's so much more ground to cover here. There's new and interesting, treatments that I can devise. All I know is that if it had continued, in the direction it was heading, then somebody really could have gotten hurt.
The impact of this study has been to make people aware of just how powerful situations can be. Roles and rules and uniforms and being put in a group. And so we see good people doing terrible things. We have a video we've been circulating, and now the military is using that to train new guards in Abu Ghraib prison. Training in the sense of say, look how power corrupts.
If you have complete control over other human beings, it's a natural human tendency to sort of want to see what you can do with that. And, I think that most people would enjoy it.
Try to live the lie, but everybody knows it's me.
All these movies about Rambo and that stuff, and putting electricity on him, and he's not talking, that's bullshit. But I haven't yet seen one guy that don't talk. I can take anybody and I'll make him talk. That's no problem.
The dangers of having absolute power over others is seen most dramatically in countries like South Africa, where under apartheid, torture was an integral part of the state apparatus.
It's like we grew up in a military state, and we believed that the ANC was the bad guys and we have to fight to keep them away.
In 1984, Van Vuren joined the South African police. Before long, he was part of a secret death squad within the security branch. Torture was part of the job.
In the night you have to work and kill people, and during the day you have to be putting up a face. You have to be an ordinary police guy, a security police. It was difficult.
When a state begins to torture, it often finds itself required to murder to dispose of its victims. Paul Van Vuren was both torturer and executioner.
All right, killed. We didn't hold any a scoreboard or a scorecard, but maybe around about 70. And interrogated. Yeah, well, that's a lot. It could be, in my total career as a security policeman, anything between 150 and 500. I can't tell you the exact, it's impossible. But it's a lot, I can just tell you it's a lot. In the beginning we were very physical, but we were tired and working long hours and stuff. So, for instance, if we take somebody and he must live and there must be no marks on him, we just fasten him tight on the chair and put a gas mask on. We don't take the plug out underneath, we just leave the plug in. And he was strangled against himself. You can't get the gas mask out of your head and you're suffocating. And that was, to me, the most effective, because we will go on. Normally we were sitting there, are you going to talk? We said, no, we leave the gas mask on. You tell him from the beginning, I'm going to give you 3 chances. Third time, I'm not going to take it off. You're going to suffocate. Either you tell me what I want to know, or you're going to die. We never came to the third time. They always talk. Always. They were mellow. They were like a sponge in your hand. If you press them, the water comes out. You sort of become addicted to that adrenaline rushing, you know, and eventually my sexual behavior went, because you've got that adrenaline rushes, you don't, like, you've lost interest in sex. The most of the guys that are involved in these situations eventually got divorced.
In July 1987, Paul and his unit kidnapped Harold Sefola, a known ANC activist.
He disappeared. It was on a Thursday. I then went to the Mamelodi police. So they took the statement, and then they said they will investigate.
Sefola and 2 comrades were taken to a quarry located north of Pretoria.
He was an old man. And he was very humble, you know, and I thought, no, we had the wrong guy for sure. But when you start talking, you realize that he was highly experienced and very dangerous.
And there they tortured them and then interrogated them, beat them all the time.